To start off with
Okay.
our segment of Versatile Opinions, getting out of the mud. Can you give us a little sneak peek of your story? What got you out of the mud? What was your inspiration? When was the moment that you knew, like, I did it? I'm out of the mud. I cleared my shoes off. I'm good.
The shoes always been clean.
Oh my God, I know. They've been fresh. They stay fresh.
They do. What I would say for me, I had thousands of jobs.
A lot.
I'm Jamaican. So I had like 4 fucking jobs at one time. I think that my homegirl, who you probably guys will meet later, Basie, dope artist, dope actress.
Amazing.
She gave me advice. She was like, yo, Marty, the reason why you keep quitting these jobs is because you're not supposed to work for no one. You need to work for yourself.
Yeah.
You're in fourth wall. Working for myself.
Yeah, your inner being's telling you you're not supposed to do that. I get it. I love that.
She said I had a problem with authority. And I was like, do you feel like I really I mean, we know my tongue is like venom. So I think that at that situation and at that time when it was happening, I literally was just like, yo, you know what? I'm going to figure this out. I worked at Bergdorf Goodman. Mm-hmm. We probably can't name people because we're
not gonna name no names, but you can say the place though.
I worked at scratch that. I worked at a department store in New York, a very elite department store where a T-shirt is $900 if you want to shop.
But now we know it's Bergdorf Goodman. So next one.
Okay, so this is what we're doing. We starting early, so we gotta call the lawyers in the break and be like, "Hey, we said da 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 da." Okay, so I was working at Bergdorf Goodman. I met a celebrity boxer. I'm not gonna name the person because I'm not gonna do that. I met a celebrity boxer, and we shopped. He came in. First of all, I need to tell the story, how it went. Okay. So basically, we literally was there at Bergdorf Goodman. I went on a smoke break, and I went outside. Some random guy comes up to me. This random black guy comes up to me like, you on the clock? I'm like, who the fuck is this? You working for the ops? Who the fuck is this? I'm like,
why are you checking me right now? I was like, what's happening?
He's literally like, oh, give me 15 minutes. I'll be right back. I got a sell for you. I looked at my cigarette. I'm like, wait.
I got 2 minutes.
Not even. I got fucking 56 seconds. So I did that.
Okay.
He comes back, a fucking Yukon pulls up, and the window goes like halfway down. I just see the person's like eyes and nose. And they're like, yo, get in the car. So there's a Yukon, a Phantom, and another Yukon. And I'm like,
it means something at this point.
Okay,
at this point, you're like, all right,
you
might be somebody.
Coming up in the Phantom. So I'm like, okay, cool. Literally, I go in the car. It's a very well-known rapper, his wife, a very well-known boxer, and a very well-known singer. And they're like, yo, I'd rather spend the money with my people. Let's do this.
Okay.
He comes up, he drops $150K within 5 fucking minutes.
Oh, shit.
And the manager was like,
trying to take the credit?
No, the manager was like, yo, I'm going to give it to this sales associate / stylist. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like,
they came in
and
for
the
me.
talent says, no, we want Marty. So now you have no choice but to say, okay, Marty, go in. Oh, let me coach you. You ain't coaching shit.
That day you caught your blessing. For real.
Catch your blessing. You ain't coaching shit.
I
right?
love that.
So then we shop. He drops $150K. Boom, easily. Fast forward. Oh, like we noticed you client book. Da 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 da. I'm like, yeah, these are my clients. Blah blah blah. I just fucking met this person. 2 minutes outside smoking a cigarette, which is very fucking real. Shout out to God because I believe in God.
Yeah.
Whatever you guys' high power is that you believe in, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And that happens.
That's
we go,
beautiful.
Shops crazy. The mistake I made though, I didn't give my phone number. I gave my work phone number. Now, drops the money, corporate calls me in to personal shopping. I was in the store, mind you. So corporate calls me in and they're like, oh, you have this client book. I'm like, of course I have this client book. lying my fucking ass off. We're fucking breaking fourth wall right now. First of all, I'm from Brooklyn, so we know how to hustle.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, this is my client. This is what it is. What are you talking about? So he drops the money, blah, blah, blah. We're at Soho House now. Fast forward, I run back into the rapper that was with him. He like, yo, I was trying to hit you up. Come to Atlanta. Shout out to Atlanta, because a lot of checks come from Atlanta.
That's where it's at.
Okay, like Hollywood. And then that happens. I go talk to them, give my phone number. But listen, chef, assistant coming. What do you like for dinner? Oh, I want porterhouse. 50 days.
So you went from Bird Off. Because we gonna put the name out there because it's out there already.
Bird Off.
Go from Bird Off to a mansion where you don't see an artist for 6 days.
6 days.
In their house.
In their house.
Just living it up.
Living it up.
I love it.
Full fucking service, chef, personal assistant, my own driver, everything. Now, on the day I'm supposed to leave, Mantez, this is day 6. The day before I'm supposed to leave, they come and be like, hey, Blase needs help. Okay, cool. We talk, we getting it in. We pick out wardrobe. Boom. I go back to Bird Off, but then I get invited to Soho House. People in New York, you know what Soho House is. Because shout out to motherfucking Basie, and that's my sister, Rhonda, who gave me that conversation, like, you don't need to be working for nobody, you need to work for yourself. So in my mind, I'm like, yo, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to sit here and punch the clock for somebody? Or do I really want to sit here and punch the clock for myself? And when you punch the clock for yourself, people, breaking fourth wall, when you punch the clock for yourself, you literally, I don't know about y'all, but literally, I do not sleep. Do not. You know, you could text me 1 a.m.
You work for yourself, so those hours never stop.
Never.
The grind never stops.
Never.
Money never sleeps.
Money don't need to fucking sleep when it hit the bank account. Boop, boop, boop.
But no, that's beautiful. I love that.
Well, fast forward, then he took me out of Bird Off, and I went to Atlanta for a little while, dressed him, and we did a couple of things. It hit, and then it was just like, yo, I got some homies, and boom, 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 pass along. The best thing I can tell people is make sure you create an experience for that client, because at the end of the day, the experience is going to stand out more than anything else. Took me out the store. Got it out the mud.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thanks for sharing that. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who don't know that story. I've been around you. I got glimpses, but I don't think I've gotten like the details. I've known. Like I remember you were there and you were hitting me up like, hey, I'm here.
Breaking fourth wall. So Mantez knows the people I'm talking about. He knows the names because he was a part of the journey.
Just anybody in any scenario. Either that be fashion, design, anything. When you're an artist, just know that you got to put in the work, you know? As well, speaking of that, let's move into that. Who's the next caller?
Oh, I feel like we gonna call somebody who name shall be named when it happens. She is a fucking amazing hairstylist.
We're all in suspense.
She does Zendaya and so many people.